Welcome back. In this video, I will explain how you can use logarithm table for calculation of numbers less than 1. In the previous video, I explained how you can use logarithm table to find the logarithm of numbers that are greater than 1. I told you if you want to multiply two numbers together using logarithm table, what you have to do. For example, if I want to multiply this type of numbers, these two numbers together, then what I'm going to do is to find the logarithm of this number. So then the logarithm of this number and add them together. Likewise, when you want to divide or when you want to find the quotient of two numbers, what you have to do is to find the logarithm of each of the numbers and then subtract. You want to find, the number. If the number is raised to any power, then you take the logarithm of that number and multiply by the power. When it is having a radical, that is root, then you find the logarithm of the number and you divide it by the root. So, but in this video, I'm going to take you through the case when the number you are having is what? Is less than 1. You know the one we've been doing, there are those numbers that are greater than 1. How do you do a number that are less than 1? So for numbers that are less than 1, take for example, if you have 0.07896 and you want to find the logarithm of this number, find log this. You understand now? So if you want to find the logarithm of this number, it means we must have the negative power of what? Of 10. Remember that the logarithm of a number is what? Is the base to which 10 is raised to give you that number. In essence, if I have 0.07896, then I can say this is what? If you convert this to standard form, that's 7.896 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus, since it is a number that is less than 1. And don't forget what I told you, you count the number of 0 before a significant number. That's 1, 2. Then this is going to give me a raised to power minus 2. You understand now? So if you've forgotten how you can convert number to a standard form, that is a number in the form a multiplied by 10 raised to power n, then kindly refer to my videos on standard form. So if you now find the logarithm of this number, like I've explained in the previous video, this is going to be 10 raised to power. You find the characteristics part, that's 0 point. Then you now check, you find the mantissa by checking 78 under 9 different 6 on your what? On your 4-figure table. So if you check your 4-figure table, 78 under 9, no, this is anti-log. So you have your 78 under 9. 78 under 9 is what? That's 8971. Difference 6. Difference 6 here is 3. When you add it to 3, you are going to have 8974. So 8974. So if you put that, then you have 0.8974 multiplied by 10 raised to power minus 2. If you now apply your laws of indices, this is going to be 0.10 raised to power minus 2 plus 0.8974. You understand now? So it means the logarithm of this number is what? Is minus 2 plus 0.8974. So where my 2 minus 2 is the what? Is the characteristics part as usual. And this one is what? Is a mantissa or decimal part. Mind you, your minus 2 plus 0.8974 we obtain here is not the same thing as what? It's not equal to minus 2.8974. So because this is what? This is mantissa and this is what? And this is imaginary part. So you understand now? So but if you don't want to waste our time, you can just write this as what? You can write it as minus 2, you can write it as back 2.8974. You understand now? So back 2 as 8974. 0.8974. So that represents -2, that is the characteristics part, plus the mantissa. So in general, in essence, when you want to find the logarithm of a number, so don't forget you have to find your characteristics part. So it is just like what we've done for number that are greater than 1. What you have to do is to what? Is to find your characteristics part, or to find the characteristics part of a number that are less than 1. So you have to count the number of 0 you have before a significant number. Let us count it. 1, 2. Then it's going to be bar 2. Then you are now going to check what? 78 under 9 differences, which give you 9874. Which gives you 9874, which is your mantissa. You understand now? Don't forget, for your characteristics part, you count the number of 0 before a significant number, which is 2. So you don't need to subtract 1 like what you've done in your what? In those numbers that are greater than 1. So, or another alternatively, you just convert this number to a standard form. You know, in standard form, that's 7.896 multiplied by 10 raised to power -2. This -2 here is your characteristics part. So how do you now find the antilog? Suppose I want to take the antilog. Recall that antilog is what? Is the reverse process of logarithm. So that is when you want to find the number that gives you the logarithm, you take the antilog. Remember, you use your mantissa to find the antilogarithm, and you use your characteristics part to place the decimal point. So likewise, your antilog here will be what? You check 0.98 under 7 difference 4. 0.98 under 7 difference 4 under antilogarithm. 0.989, sorry, under 7, that's 7889 difference 4. So difference 4 here is 7. That's 7889 plus 769 7896. So that will give me 7896. 7896. You go back here. So I have 7896. You now use what? Bar 2 to place the decimal point. So before I can write my characteristics first as bar 2, it means I have how many 0 before a non-significant number? So you have 2 0. Just put 0 0 and place the decimal point in the first. The first 0. So can you see it is the same number we have here? It is not difficult to do. So let me give you another example before I continue. So what if you want to find the logarithm of this number? So antilogarithm of this number, you have bar 4, find the antilog of bar 4.0907. You understand now? What are you going to check? You are going to check 0.09 under 0 difference what? Difference 7 on your antilogarithm table. Oh yeah, let us check that. That's 0.09 under 0 difference 7. 0.09 under 0, 0.9 under 0 is 1230. Then your difference 7 is what? Difference 7 here is what? Difference 7 is 2. That will give you 1232. 1232. So then this one will give me 1232. And don't forget, you are going to use this characteristics part to place the decimal for, which is bar 4. With the explanation I gave, before you can write your characteristics part as bar 4, it means you are having how many number before a non-significant figure? You are having 4 zeros before a non-significant figure. Then you write it 0 0 0 0, right? And you place the first decimal here. That's simple as that. Okay, now let me quickly explain how you can operate using a bar operation with logarithm which are negative. For example, let's say you have bar 52671 plus bar 4.069601. It is not difficult, but recall that this characteristics part is not the same thing as minus 5.2671. No, you have to be careful. So what you are going to do here is about 5.2671, since we are to add them together, about 49061, right? Then you add them together. 1 plus 1 here will give me 2. 7 plus 6, that's 3. If you keep 1, this will give me 7. 11, then you keep 1, you put that one here. You know, bar 5 is same thing as minus what? Minus 5. Minus 5 plus 1 will give me what? Minus 4, right? Minus 4 minus 4, that's minus 8. That will give me bar 8. You understand now? So that's as simple as that. It means when you add these guys together, you are going to get bar 8.1732. Remember, don't write it as minus 8.1732, because so by 8 there is just your characteristics part. Okay, let's see if you want to subtract. What if you want to subtract the two numbers together? What are you going to do? This is not difficult to do as well. Let me give you an example to back it up. For example, if I have about 24936 minus by 1.8427. That's not difficult to do as well. By 24936 by 1.8427, and we have to subtract. 6 minus 7 is impossible. You borrow 1. If you borrow 1 here, that's 16. 16 minus 7, that's 9. This remains 2. 2 minus 2 is 0. This is 5. 4 minus 8 impossible. You borrow 1 from here. But this guy is not having money before. It's like I am having the debt of 2 naira. So, and somebody want to borrow money from me and I don't have it. If I still borrow that one from another person, it means my debt will be what? Will be 3 now. So if you borrow 1 here, this will be 14. 14 minus 8, that is 6. Then this one remain by 3. Then you now have by 3 minus, by 1 is the same thing as like minus 1. And that will be minus 3 plus 1. Minus 3 plus 1 will give you minus 2. That's by 2. What we are doing in essence is that we are adding the mantissa with mantissa, characteristics part with characteristics part. So your result here will be 2.6509. What if you want to multiply? That's not difficult to do as well. So you have, for example, let's say I have about 2.7687 multiplied by 4. That's not difficult to do. Then you have about 2.7687 multiplied by 4. 4 times 7 is 28. You write it, you keep 2. That's 32 plus 2, that's 34. You keep 3. So 6 times 4, that's 24. Plus 3, that's 27. You write 7. You keep 2. 28 plus 3, that's 31. You write 1. You keep what? You keep 3. So you keep 3. So then you now have 4 times by 2. That's by 8. Plus 3 you kept. That will give you what? By 5. So because that's minus 8 plus 3. Minus 8 plus 3 will give you minus 5. That's by 5. So this is going to give you by 5.1748. If that is cleared, what if you want to operate in division? Before I give you an example, let's say you have about 4.2351 divided by 3. You have to be careful when you are doing division. So you will see, for example, the one I gave you here, you have that about 4.2351 divided by 3. You can see that 3 cannot go in 4. But you can rewrite this, in such a way that you can still have what? Your bar in terms of multiple of 3. For example, I can say my bar 4 is equal to bar 6 plus 2. Is that a lie? Because minus 6 plus 2 will give me minus 4. Then you can just say minus bar 6, you understand, plus 2.2351. You understand now? Divide by 3. So then if you simplify further, this will give me what? So bar 6 divided by 3, that's bar 2, plus 2 into 3 into, that's 0. 3 in 22, that's 7 remainder 1. In 13, 4 remainder 1. In 15, That's 5 in 1, that's 0. So if you add them together, then this will give you back 27450. And that is as simple as that. So if you now understand how you can operate, I mean, the logarithm of numbers that are less than 1. Okay, now let me now give you this an example to back it up. Example, find using a logarithm table cube root of 566 multiplied by 0.3892 divided by 467.1 everything square. Yeah, this is not difficult to do. Remember that you have the second one here is what? Is a number that is less than 1. And don't forget I told you if you have to multiply two numbers together using logarithm table, what you have to do is to what? Eh? Is to find the logarithm of the two numbers and do what? And you add. Okay, now this is not difficult to do. Like we've done it the other time. You have your number here, logarithm. Let us choose the numerator first. You have 566. Okay, let us take the logarithm. Before you take the logarithm, you write the characteristics part. What is the characteristics part of this number? 2. How do I obtain 2? You know this is a 3-digit number. Just subtract 1 from it. You have 2. So then you now check 56 under 6 in your logarithm table. What is 56 under 6? 56 under 6 will give me what? 7528. 7528. Okay, now the second number, that's 0.3892. What is your characteristics part here? That is bar 1, because it is a number that is what? That is less than 1. You have bar 1. How do you get the characteristics part? Just count the number of what? Of 0 you have before a non-significant number. So you know it is just 1. So that's bar 1. Then you now check 0.38 under 9 difference 2. Sorry, 38 under 9 difference 2. 38 under 9 is 5899. Difference 2 will give me what? 2. So 5899 plus 2, that's 109. So that's 5901. 5901. 5901. Then if you want to round up the numerator, that is 566 multiplied by 0.3892. Don't forget if you are multiplying. So the principle is you are going to add the numbers together. Okay, let us add it. This will give me 9. This is 2. This is 14 plus 1, yeah. So that is 13. You have 3, you keep 1. 2 plus 1 you kept, that's 3, right? So then 3 minus 1, that will give me 2. You understand now? So you are done with the numerator. You can keep your answer here, 2.3429. Okay, now let us do the denominator, 4671.1. So what you have to do is to find your characteristics part. Your characteristics part here is what? Will be 2, because this is a 3-digit number. You just subtract 1, then point. You check this from the table, 46 under 7 difference 1. 46 under 7 difference 1. 46 under 7 is 6693 difference 1. That's why if you add them together, that will give you 6694. You have 6694. You understand now? And if you now combine the numerator, you can put it here, 6694. If you now combine the numerator and the denominator together, since this is a board mass, numerator and the denominator, it means you are going to divide, right? And don't forget, if you are dividing, it means you have to subtract the two numbers. Okay, now let us subtract. 9 minus 4, this is 5. 2 minus 9 is impossible, you borrow 1 here. 12 minus 9, that's 3. This one remains 3. If you borrow 1, that's 13, right? 13 minus 6, that is 7. This one remains 2. If you borrow 1 here, so that will give me what? That will give me 12. 12 minus 6, that is 6. So, but now you have 1 left here. So 1 minus 2 will give me minus 1. That will give you bar 1. So that will give you bar 1. So if that is clear, then we can do the next step. That is what? Raised to power 2. When it is raised to power 2, then you have your numerator divided by denominator, everything raised to power 2. That will be bar 1 times 0.673. Remember, if you are taking the power, you multiply by 2. Okay, let us multiply by 2. That's 0, remainder 1, 7, 14, remainder 1, 12, that's 13, remainder 1, 2 times bar 1, that's bar 2 plus 1 you kept. That's bar 2 plus 1 minus 2 plus 1 will give me what? Minus 1. Don't write minus 1, that's bar 1 because this is a characteristics part. So this is a characteristics part. Then if you do the last step, which is the cube root, right? Then that is the cube root of the numerator divided by denominator, everything squared. Don't forget, if you want to find the what? The radical, it means you are going to divide by the root. So then this implies you are going to divide by 3. So that is what you have here, you divide it by 3. Okay, now if you divide it by 3, what are you going to have? Remember what I told you, if you want to, if you want to divide a number by what? When you are dividing number that is less than 1. So what you are going to do is to rewrite this as what? Rewrite this bar as multiple of the number you want to divide it with. That is the divisor. Remember, I can say this is bar 3 plus 2. Bar 3 plus 2 will later give me what? Bar 1. Because minus 3 plus 2 is the same thing as minus 1, right? So then it means what you have to do here is what? You say bar 3 plus 2, or let me just say bar 3 plus 2.3470 divided by 3. Okay. 3 in bar 3, this will give me what? Bar 1. That's bar 1. You understand now? 3 in 2 is impossible, you write 0. 3 in 23, that's 7. Remainder what? Remainder 1. You understand now? So 3 in 14, so that's 4. Remainder 2. 3 in 27, so 3 in 27 is 9. Then 3 in 0, that's 0. You understand now? Then you can rewrite this guy as what? You can rewrite it as bar 10490. You understand now? So bar 10490. I think I'm doing something meaningful. Let me do the division again. This is 0. So 3 in 23, that's 7, Rabi. Remainder 1. 3 in, yeah, I think I'm correct. That should be 4. 3 in 14 is 4. Remainder 2, that's 90. Yeah, I'm correct. So then after that, what are you going to do? Since you have bar 17490, then what you are going to do is to what? Is to find the antilog. So and don't forget to use your mantizer to place the antilog. You check 0.74 under 9 difference 2. 0.74 under 9 difference 2. You check your antilog table. 0.74 under 9 difference 2. 0.74 under 9, that's 5610. Difference 2 is 3. 5613. So 5613. Then you have 5613. Then you use this to place the decimal point. Before you can write bar 1 as your characteristics part, it means you have how many 0? 10. So then your result will be that is the cube root of 566 multiplied by 0.3892 divided by 4671.1. Everything square is equal to 0.5613. So that's how you are going to do that. So if you understand, please don't forget. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. So I will see you in the next video. Thank you.